One of the first things my professor told me was that AI will never be able to write as well as humans do. And if you look at this example of AI writing Harry Potter here, well then, fair enough, but it's come a long way since then. So today, we're going to generate some scripts on ChatGPT and rate them together. Before that, I gotta just turn my reading mode on. So yeah, anyways, let's get started. Right, I think the best thing to do with this is to just go through different genres. And why don't we just start with a horror script? Say, generate a very short horror script. Right, and this is what it came up with. So, it's something called The Reflection. Dim light, a woman, Lena, 30s, stand at the sink, brushing her teeth. The mirror in front of her is slightly fogged from a recent shower. She spits, rinses, and looks into the mirror. She freezes. In the mirror behind her, a shadowy figure stands still, tall, featureless. Lena whips around. Nothing there. She turns back to the mirror. It's clear now. No figure. Lena, nervous laugh. Just tired. She turns off the lights and leaves. Interior hallway continuous. She walks down the hall. Behind her, the bathroom light flickers on by itself. Lena, I turned that off. She peeks back. Interior, bathroom, her point of view. The mirror now reflects her own face, but it's smiling. She isn't. Suddenly, her reflection reaches out of the mirror. And that's the end of that. But overall, it's not great, but it's also not bad. I mean, this idea has been, done 5 million times in the past. So I can't really say it's terrible, but also it's meh. So I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10 to be generous here. Right, on to the next genre. Why don't we do some comedy next, just to see how funny AI can be? Generate me a very short comedy script. And it's done, and we have the job interview with characters such as the interviewer and Dave. Right, let's get into it. Scene, a plain office. Interviewer is seated at a desk. Dave enters overly confident. Interviewer, please have a seat. Dave, thanks, I brought my own chair. Sets down the camping chair squeaky and collapses slightly as he sits. Interviewer, alright, let's start. It says here you're proficient in Microsoft Office. I don't know why I've given him this voice. Dave, absolutely. I've used it to make so many birthday cards. Interviewer, you made birthday cards in Excel? Dave, I believe in pushing boundaries. Interviewer, and under languages, you wrote fluent in sarcasm. Dave, really? You must be so impressed. Interviewer, Dave, what exactly makes you think you're qualified for this position? Dave, well, my mum said I'm very special, and I once fixed the office printer by kicking it twice. Interviewer, this is a position for a heart surgeon. Dave leans in serious. And what's the heart if not the printer of the body? What does that even mean? Silence. Interviewer stares. Dave smiles proudly. Interviewer, get out! Dave, standing, folding chair. You'll regret this when your printer flatlines. End scene. What? Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to rate that from a technical perspective. This is just so random that it's funny, and I think that's achieved the point of it being a comedy. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. So moving on to the next genre, I think we should try some romance to see if AI knows anything about love at all. So let's say, generate me a very short script about romance. And it's ready. So we have this story called Just Coffee, with characters such as Alex in his late 20s, quiet but charming, and Jamie, also in his late 20s, witty and quite warm. In a coffee shop, of course, and let's get into it. Interior, coffee shop, night. Alex and Jamie sit across from each other, two half-empty mugs between them. The world outside is soft with rain. The conversation slows. Jamie, half laughing. So, 3 years of just coffee, huh? Alex nods, shy smile. Yeah, I guess I'm really bad at asking someone out. Jamie raises the bar for worst invitation ever. Alex, sincere. It was never just coffee for me. Jamie blinks, surprised. Jamie, it wasn't for me either. Silence, the kind that buzzes with everything unsaid. Alex, what if next time it's dinner? Jamie, smiling. Only if you stop calling it just dinner. Alex, deal. They both smile. Outside, the rain eases. Inside, something finally begins. Yeah, so I don't think this was very romantic. It seemed more like a hangout event with the homie. So, yeah, it's not great in my opinion. I don't know about you, but it didn't really make me feel, very romantic or excited about what's going to happen with these two. So, I'm going to give this one a 2 out of 10. I think to end the video, it'd be great if I asked ChatGPT now to make a Harry Potter script, just to see what it can do nowadays compared to what that kind of monstrosity used to be back in the day. So yeah, let's see. Generate me a short Harry Potter script. If I can spell, there we go. It's written The Hidden Flame with the famous trio and Neville, because Neville needs screen time. So let's get into it. Interior room of requirement. Night. The DA members file out. Chatting. Only Harry, Hermione, Ron and Neville remain. A quiet hum of magic lingers in the room. Ron, throwing himself onto a cushion. That was mental. I think my eyebrow's still twitching from Luna's hex. Hermione, smiling but focused. It worked though. She disarmed you in 5 seconds. You need to stop waiting for the perfect moment, Ron. Ron grumbles. Yeah, well, it's hard to think clearly when someone's throwing sparkles and singing about nargles. Harry, chuckling. She's unpredictable. That's what makes her good. Neville, quietly but determined. She's brave. We all are, really. More than what we used to be. They looked at him. There's a new confidence in Neville's voice. Harry nods approvingly. Harry, you've come a long way, Neville. We all have. Neville, glancing around the room. You think this is what it felt like for the original order before it all went dark? Hermione, maybe, but they didn't have what we have. Ron, what's that then? Hermione, each other and time. The war isn't over yet, not completely. We still have time to prepare. Harry, we're not just learning spells, we're learning to fight back. Ron, right, and next time I'll dodge Luna's hex before she sings. They all laugh. The mood lightens, then the fireplace flares, a soft green glow. They instinctively reach for their wands, but it's only the flame adjusting. Hermione, softly, it's coming, though, isn't it? Harry, yeah, but so are we. They sit in silence a moment, the fire casting flickering shadows. Friends, fighters, the calm before the storm. I'm gonna be so honest, I had to double check if I generated a script for like My Little Pony or something, because this entire thing is so confusing, and the gist of it is just like, oh, friendship is magic, which I guess is not a bad thing, but then also, it's just not very interesting, and it's an improvement from Harry Potter dipping Hermione in like, I don't know, hot sauce and eating her from like 10 years ago, but it's still not great. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10 to be generous at best here. So yeah. Well, anyways, that's it for the video today, and I hope you have enjoyed whatever we've created with ChatGPT here. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and just subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. This is Tommy Tan signing out.